Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are again on Street Fighter Duel, and on today's video I want to talk about the progress. Some crucial things you need to do, you need to know, you need to have to progress towards the end game. So I will give you like my own tips, what I learned by playing this game until 25-40 chapter. It's getting really tough now. Pretty much the fact is that in the challenges Madryu will fall off. Trust me, pretty much during this chapter I barely use him. So this 25th chapter, and from now and moving forward I will use him less and less and less. So Madryu is definitely broken character for early game, amazing character for beginning of the mid game, but by the end of the mid game and towards the end game and during the end game, Madryu won't help you. Nothing too special. Okay, just want to clarify that is a fact. Pretty much by playing the game I learned about that. Now don't get me wrong, Madryu will have its own usages, so don't worry about that. You will be able to use him still in the inverse world, why not, still in the Shadowlow cities, still against certain bosses. It all depends what kind of rooster you have. So just want to put that one fact out there, because as you will see, as you progress to the 24th chapter and 25th chapter, you will start noticing how Madryu is falling off in that sense. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing that you should know, let me go straight with the team building, and then I will talk furthermore a little bit about other stuff that you should be focused on so you can progress. But let me start first with the basic team build here. The core, certain characters are a must in my eyes. In my eyes, at this point, they're a must. I know some people even manage to do this without Bison. I'm not sure. Whoever managed to get to the stage 25-40 without Bison, please tell me in the comment section below. Well done, bro. Whoever managed this, but in my eyes, the crucial characters, the core of your team that you will always play around is Bison. When you have him, you're gonna use him. There is no question about that. I don't need to even explain. He will go up front. And guys, for the Bison, it is really, I will go a little bit back here than back here because I want to explain something in detail. Get as soon as possible Bison to the SSS. This is the guy that will carry you. That's a fact. This is the guy that will carry you when you max him out through by the end of the mid game and towards the end game. Okay, Bison. Try to get him SSS. I know Akuma is now dropping, so whoever is saving for Akuma, and we want to see how everything will turn out, safe. But definitely focus on Bison. When you reach him to the SSS, you're gonna get the garage. Okay, and SSS is not enough. Then get him to 239 level. Because when you get him to that point, you will unlock his fourth passive. I believe you don't even need to go to 239, but I believe, I cannot remember precisely, but level him up until you unlock fourth passive, his passive level 4. Because what it does, Return of the Inferno smashes 2 times. So overall guys, when he dies and you have an allies alive, he will revive himself and hit not 1 but 3 freaking times. This is game breaking. Huge shout out to Easy, I believe that's his name, from yesterday's live stream. He gave me that massive tip, and this changes everything. This guy with this 3 hit when he dies will change the complete game. Plus another thing that is crucial for him is Abyss of the Dim Sun. I mean crucial. You wanna be focused to reach that. Reach plus 20 Abyss of the Dim Soon. That's not his fighting soul, that's his spirit, right? So reach plus 20. And when you reach that plus 20, Infernal King will affect other teammates, increasing their damage by 20%. So because of the Infernal King that will Bison have, bullseye, your characters will get 20% bigger damage. They will do 20% bigger damage. That's huge, guys. That's huge. So this is crucial for, in my eyes, for easier progress towards the end game. Bison right here. Do those things, it will change. It will change the complete game that you do. Okay? Let's continue. So like I said, in my eyes, one of the 3 most crucial characters, Elena. Elena, I don't need to say a lot. The best healer in the game. And like the easiest healer to build up in the game overall. Like I always put her here in the back. So this is the strategy that I constantly use these days. Lena, I need to build up B Zangief properly. Also I switch up Lee with B Zangief, Lee with Sakura. I don't know, I play around. But this is like the basic 3 characters that I constantly use is Bison, Elena, Viper. Okay, Elena for the heal, yeah, definitely important that you build her up to the SSS, also work on the spirit and everything else, but still focus on that Bison spirit and leveling up and the SS awakening. That will change everything. So Elena, I don't need to explain myself too much. Support, amazing, build her up as much as possible, it will be helpful a ton. Viper and Fashion Blanca. The 3 core characters here is Bison, Viper, and Elena. And then also you put another here as a support. Of course, because you need to use like 6 characters and then you're gonna get additional buff. But the 3 main characters that I always use, Viper, Bison, Elena, and the 3 others character, and the other 3 characters I rotate. It depends what do I need. Now, why the Viper is so valuable as assist specifically, and most of the time I use her with Madryu or these days more Fashion Blanca and Bison, and I'm gonna explain why Viper is so much valuable in my eyes. Okay, first that work, you need to get her to the SS plus, and you need to get her spirit to the +5. When you do that, you will unlock assist skill. Every character has it. Like when you unlock her spirit at SS plus, when you level the spirit to the +5, you're gonna activate assist skill. Takes effect when the fighter is in assist position. When the assigned fighter performs a super combo or combo, see Viper jumps into the fray and performs Seismic Hammer at the enemy fighter in the rear position, dealing damage equal to 121% of attack. Guys, this is game changing. When I started to using that, she gave that additional damage. She is the queen, bro. Trust me, SS plus +5 for her. Boom. And then you put her, like don't get me wrong, I also use her, one second, I also use her here sometimes because she can attack that back line. She can do crazy AoE damage. Overall an amazing character in also like first team, in like main team, but she's also incredible as assist. Now, what usually beginner players think about, yo, I won't liquid Bison no one because I want that Bison dies as soon as possible because he's gonna do that counter attack. Well, in the mid game and end game that won't work anymore. You will want to have fully built up Bison and you will want to put some additional damage to him, like for example additional buff to him like Viper, plus every time he does like a super combo and everything else, or even combo, the Viper will appear and do additional damage. Plus, because when you have him spirit plus when you have him passive 4 unlocked, he will do that three times he will do the damage with his revive. And Viper also like will do additional damage every time you use a combo or super combo. Like this combination, Viper and Bison destroys. This can carry, no joke. Okay, so I believe I explained my 3 main core characters that I play with: Viper, Bison, and Alina. You understand now everything. Now the others, like I played here the next strongest character that I have, which is regular Blanca, and then here I play around. I could put Lee, I could put Sakura, I could put Dhalsim, I could put Bizangief, you can put Kame, you can put Gil. Like this, I'm telling you, bro, these 3 characters are core. And also, like, for a free-to-play character, Fashion Blanca will absolutely carry. Fashion Blanca is a god tier, and Alina is a god tier now with OMG, I cannot, with Bison. I'm telling you, trust me, when you go to the mid game, end game, this characters will carry. Especially, like, you can replace Fashion Blanca with Gil. You will need, this is a must, you will need AoE good build up attackers for a middle of mid game towards the end game and end game. You will need AoE demolish characters like Fashion Blanca, like Viper, Lee also okay, although she's like more for speed, energy, and all of that stuff. Dhalsim, especially like Bizangief. Bizangief is also one of the keys to definitely build up because of the interruption, because of his AoE damage and stun. And then Fashion Blanca you have here for additional like crazy AoE damage. So single target DPS will lose its value as you move on. Like what I heard, Combat Gil also is good, regular Gil, Bizangief, Fashion Blanca, maybe even Jury and Jen and Jury Jen for that DPS. And Madriu will fall off, although he will be still A tier in my eyes, but nothing more than that, trust me. Okay. So why I'm doing this, because a lot of you asked me for this team building and how to progress in the game. So I did a crazy effort to try to progress as further as possible. And when you get certain point, you start to understand how everything works perfectly, because that's the only way that you can progress. Okay. So I believe I gave you like really good tips here. Tips and tricks you should be focused on, like the spirit of the character to reach +5, because then you can use that skill assist, for example Viper broken with that, like for example. Also for Bison, passive 4, extremely important for the progress, and then work on the Alina. And this is the 3 core characters that you should work on, and then you're gonna fill the gaps with everything else. Like Fashion Blanca, by now most of you already have it probably, Bizangief, and that's pretty much it. Like you just need that AoE damage dealers, and you play around with the healers, with Bison, and then skill assist, and that's the whole magic into this. And guys, when you're stuck, do not worry. I want to give you a few more tips. Do not worry, wait out, chill, don't give up immediately. This is idle RPG. Let the idle be idle, right? Like Skyan always would say, let the idle be idle, and he's right. I agree with that. Let idle be idle. One more time, I say it. Wait it out. When you're stuck, progress. Keep it easy. Go for it, you know. Take it slowly until you can do it, okay? Collect the prizes, play it properly. And that's pretty much it. Okay, another things that will help you progress towards the end game. This was the team building and some crucial tips that you should know to reach certain characters to some point when it's gonna be really helpful. Destiny Turret, of course, let's do it here. This is a crucial thing. Whenever it unlocks, do it. Now the prizes to buy, like I always say, guys, this is important. This is for the spirits. Like when you want to reach like from 11 to 20 plus 20 spirit, you're gonna need those material. If you want to reach to plus 10 fighting spirit, you will need those material. Breakstones are the most crucial things in this game. Whenever you see a breakstone, you buy it. This is a must, trust me. Energy, cash also. Cash then energy these days in my eyes, okay? and then buy those. Like this is really really important to have. Like I'm buying this, boom, 60 of those. I'm taking this because reaching leveling up spirits for your character is really really, like, look at this, plus 10 when other teammates deal flame damage, 50% chance to gain 1 will fire. This will stack up, for example, for the Fashion Blanca, even more damage. So, and for example, since he's my main DPS character, of course I will work anything to give him even more damage that he deals. Okay, one more tip here in the shop. Sometimes it is worth it to do this, to use the gems a little bit and reset the shop, because when you need certain materials, like bunch of them, like those golden spirit tokens, then breakstones, then this tokens for the summons and everything else, you will need sometimes like those materials ASAP, and you will have bunch of cash and gems, so you can always do that, restart it. This is my advice. Don't go too crazy on it, but definitely go for it. And also, one more thing on the event, in the battlefield, like guys, this is a must. Number 2 engravements. This pretty much doubles the CC of the gear. Whenever you see this, buy it no matter what. Okay, this is the crucial things that will lead you to the end game. That's pretty much it. Summons will not help you so much if you're already like. You just need to max out this bison and just work on certain characters with gear and everything else, and eventually you will just summon and get those characters. So be focused more on getting the materials, breakstones and everything else, and then the characters itself will appear eventually. Okay guys, I don't know did I said everything, hopefully I did. Just wanted to give you like few tips from my experience, what you should be focused on and what is definitely worth it to reach end game and get closer to finish the mid game. So you will need that core characters like Bison, Elena, Viper, and then you put the DPS character, you put some assassin who is really fast like Lee, Bizangief, someone like that, and then that's pretty much it, and you play around with that. Now everyone will have its own strategy, but I showed you my strategy and my process of thinking that got me really far, like 24, 25, 40, and in Supreme Fist now 306 floor, although I can progress even further. Okay guys, love ya, leave a like, subscribe, hope you did enjoy it, and yeah, see you next one, bye.